Today, the topic of the day is gender roles in relationships.
Traditionally, the woman is supposed to do the laundry, fold the clothes, iron the clothes for the husband to go to work in. Yes. The woman is the one who's to iron the clothes for the man to wear. So the man should go and iron the clothes.
Yes.
Yeah. Why?
Why not? Me as a girl, I don't know how to iron. Because in my house, I have a brother. No, I have a brother.
Even now, you don't know how to iron?
No, I don't cook for my man. But every time we've talked about cooking, he always involves himself that, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it together. Now, I will not come home from my busy schedule to come and cook. I won't do that.
But when you get married, you should be busy also.
Efia, stop interrogating my best friend. She's saying her mind. You tell us your own. You know what is your own.
I mean, I'm single.
No, but the times that you have been in, because we were cooking for 10 people, we want 10 by 4 to cook.
No, because at the end of the day,
no, her man
she's
understands.
busy. No, she's busy. So,
no.
But she'll still be busy when she.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Rants, Bants and
Confessions
podcast. My name is Princess Berlan and I'm here with my co-hosts
Gisela and Princess and Efia, why is my name funny or something?
No, the standard E to the O, Efia, all the baddest bitch in this goddamn world.
This show is proudly powered and sponsored by Glitch Africa Studios. Thank you so much.
We're clapping for you.
So today, the topic of the day is gender roles in relationships.
And marriages. Even though we're not married, but we still want to talk a little bit about...
because like we've probably witnessed, I'm saying probably because...
Efia was married in 2019.
I was lying. What is that?
I mean, I'll never come and catch this part, please.
Just cut this part. You say you doesn't have time to watch the whole podcast. Nonsense.
We are talking about gender roles in relationships. And in marriages, we can chip in some one or two things.
Because our parents are married. Your parents are married.
Oh, God.
Your father was there. Okay. My parents were married at one point. So I saw the kind of roles my mom plays. So I think we could talk a little bit about the marriages part too. Yeah. But then gender roles, like... Okay, so what are gender roles?
Yeah, let me Google that. I don't want to say it.
Well, we can just say from the top of our heads.
Yeah, I think it's just what the expectation from each gender in the relationship. Mm-hmm. But I have a question. As I was saying this, I just remember something. So does it mean that when, like, let's say the same genders are in a relationship, there will still be gender roles?
No, but even with the same genders, there's one that's femme and there's one that's masculine.
Okay.
Like we have a bottom and then we have the one that's on top. Yeah. So like they know one is feminine, one is masculine. Yeah.
And when we were kids, is it social studies?
Yeah.
We talk about these things a lot. Extended family, nuclear family, and in the nuclear family we have the man, the dad, the mom, and then the kids. And then they have like roles for the man, and then they have roles for the woman, and they say the man is the head of the house, and then the woman is the Sebondo, so they takes care of the house, those kind of things. So that is basically what we are talking about, gender roles and in relationships. Although I don't know which gender role, common relationship too. What gender role is there?
Obviously, I feel like this generation, people are not really doing the relationship thing. Like people are just dating, but like proper relationships, like, like if people are living together, because some people do live together even though they're not married, which is not good, it's a sin.
But
people who are like married, they're staying together. Maybe the man is supposed to be the provider, because that's what his gender, he's supposed to be providing. Because back in the day, our grandparents, the man was going to the farms. He was, providing financially. He was providing for the home, and the woman is supposed to be like what? She helps, she cooks, she cleans, takes care of the kids. So she's more of the one who takes care of the home and he brings things into the home. So now modern day society where women are also working.
Yeah.
Does the gender role aspect still play a part?
No.
Because there's no way that me as a woman, I'm working the same hours as you, the man, if not maybe more. And let's say I have kids with you. So I should also come from work and continue my gender role at home. Cook for you, cook for the kids, take care of the kids, and then like, what is the man doing?
Yeah, and
because he's also, you're bringing income, I'm bringing income. So what is the man doing in this part?
you are bringing income in.
I'm working.
Well, yeah, working doesn't mean that, because there are some people whose idea is your money is our money, but my money is my money.
Okay, in Africa.
I'm going to be so quiet on this in this episode because
no.
Wallahi.
because my thoughts are really like different from everybody's thoughts.
How do you know? We've not said our thoughts.
Okay,
we're just discussing.
We are discussing the gender roles first before we get into like the actual topic and how we feel about those kind of things.
Men are providers.
Yes, men are. That is the gender
in
role. Africa. Yes, culturally, like men are supposed to be providers.
Men should take out the garbage. Is that because that's what I've been seeing, that the men are supposed to take out the trash. The woman washes dishes. The woman cooks. The woman serves.
She cleans the babies. Everything.
And the man is just what is he doing apart from maybe let's say he's bringing money home?
Usually
Provision.
like the builder stuff at home,
fixing the car.
Yeah.
changing the tires,
Changing the tires.
mechanical. You know those things, fixing like those things in the house, like bathroom tubes, whatever. What's the name of those things?
Ironing.
Plumbing. I mean,
ironing. No, the woman irons clothes. Yes. The woman is the one who's iron the clothes for the man to wear. So the man should go and iron the clothes.
yes.
Why?
Why not?
But men, some men don't know how to iron. He will go and bend the clothes. No, traditionally, the woman is supposed to do the laundry, fold the clothes, iron the clothes for the husband to go to work in, or wherever we're all going. I saw in the house, even when I was living here in Ghana before I went abroad. As a child, I remember my auntie would iron everybody's clothes and they go wherever they have to go. If you're going for a funeral, she's ironing the husband's clothes, ironing the kids' clothes. If the husband is going to work, she's ironing his clothes because that's what she's supposed to do. Why should the man iron the clothes?
I see. I didn't grow up in a typical Ghanaian home, so all this is so foreign for me.
So who was ironing the clothes in the home?
My dad doesn't live in Ghana. So I didn't grow up in a typical Ghanaian home to know. And then we had like people around to help. My mom didn't even iron clothes. She was always traveling for work and things. So all the conversations I've had with people is usually the dad ironing the clothes, or when the children grow up, they iron the clothes.
But when they're not grown, who irons them?
The dad.
But wait, what if he's not around? Who was ironing
so
them?
the woman, when he is not around. But like I've heard mostly that when it comes to ironing, it's men. So it's so new to me. Yes.
And I mean, at Santa Four homes, there is different then.
Because like me in my house, right? Growing up, well, my dad was never around.
We know.
But I'm going to talk about this from the perspective of like the extended family. My mother's side of the family, we are all very like a little bit close. So in my grandmother's house, when it comes to ironing, it's always like the boys in the house. I've never seen my grandmother hold an iron or any of my aunties hold an iron. It's either their partners or their sons. Even me as a girl, I don't know how to iron because in my house I have a brother. No, I have a brother.
Even now, you don't know how to iron.
No, I have a brother. I have a little brother we grew up with, and he was the one doing the ironing because he and I are like 2 years apart. So he was the one doing the ironing for my mom and I. And then if I have to do like certain things, well, my house is actually very different. So when it comes to cooking and everything, my house is different. But the ironing bits
in your house, when it comes to cooking and cleaning, who does the cooking and cleaning?
My mom.
She does everything.
Yeah.
Okay, but like if there's no men in the house.
So there wasn't any man in my house like since I was a kid till I grew up.
Wow.
And so my mommy always had helps in the house.
Okay.
And she was a very busy woman. So it's either I see my mommy doing the cooking and cleaning or the help is doing the cooking and cleaning. It has been like that in all of my family houses that I've been in. Like my aunties and my grandmother's houses, there's always somebody to help do the domestic stuff.
Okay, so now that you are in a relationship, right? Let's bring it to you because we know you people are the ones in relationships. Me, I'm talking to someone, but even the talking to, I still like, yeah. So, what role do you play in the relationship? Are you cooking for your man? Are you cleaning? Are you doing laundry? Is he supporting you financially? Like, what do you do in your relationship?
Princess, you want to tell us?
No, I'm talking to you.
No, you first, then me.
Okay, so I'll just start by saying that my relationship is not a typical relationship that most of you may find yourselves in because I feel
it's
like
2024. I feel like right now there's different types of relationships.
Yeah, well, okay. I feel like me and my partner, we understand each other to some extent when it comes to gender roles. We actually don't have gender roles apart from the fact that I actually one time asked my boyfriend what he thinks about 50-50 and a man being a provider. And his opinion was that he thinks that is what he's supposed to do in the relationship. He grew up seeing his father being the provider in the house because there are only two men in the house, him and his dad. and then the rest are women. And he grew up seeing that, so he doesn't see why he shouldn't be the provider in a relationship. So I asked him, assuming we're married, who will be taking care of the bills and then paying for stuff in the house? He said him. So I'm like, okay, King. And then that's how our relationship is. So when it comes to payment of stuff, my boyfriend never lets me pay for anything. But that's just me though. I'm not saying that everybody should like do that. But that's just me. He never lets me pay for anything. And then when it comes to cooking, well, I don't cook on a normal day. Like I don't cook for myself even. I like, unless maybe I want to try new recipes at home.
Do you know how to cook?
I'm not the best cook. Like I can cook some basic stuff. But like
egg.
I can make stew. I can make light soup. I can make stir fry. But
you don't cook for your man. Because you don't cook on a regular.
I don't cook for my man. But every time we've talked about cooking, he always involves himself that, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it together.
But then if you're paying bills, then you should also pay bills together.
Well, my boyfriend doesn't believe in that. So.
But do you believe in that?
No.
You don't believe
That's
that?
That's why God has brought me my match. Yeah.
Okay, so your boyfriend is like a typical traditional man that does all the providing, all the payments, all the taking care of the house, and you were just
taking care of the house.
Let's say you guys were like married, because now you guys in a relationship. Hopefully, it'll lead to marriage. Hopefully. So when you guys do get married and you live under one house, will the house help be the one doing everything else that you don't do? The cooking, the cleaning. Taking care.
Because I grew up seeing a lot of helps in the house. Like not like a lot of, but like seeing helps in the house most of the time. I'm not comfortable with like that in my future home, or my kids having that at home. I want to be that kind of wife or mother that cooks for the home.
Okay.
Or like, I want cleaning. Cleaning is, I like cleaning. Like I am the type of person who just wants to clean because I want to clean. So cleaning is something I also like doing. But cooking in a relationship, I don't vouch for that as much. I don't have a reason.
So you guys be eating outside all the time?
Well,
because if you're not gonna cook, then your man has to eat, and the way to a man's heart is food.
You said you not bring a help too.
You're not bringing a help. You're not cooking.
I want to be that person. Like,
so will you learn how to cook then?
Oh yeah. Of course I will. I want to be cooking in my future home. I want to be cooking for my kids to take to school and everything.
But
and
now,
I will. But now, dear. Now, if I knew how to do it.
You say you make light soup.
Yeah, I can make light soup and stew. But like, Efia, I have a busy schedule. Honestly, like my boyfriend knows that I have a busy Monday I'm at work, Tuesday I'm at work, Wednesday I'm here, Thursday I'm there. Like I have a busy schedule. And the days that we are at home, we buy food from outside and then we are good. Like it's not like we are complaining.
Well, maybe now he's not complaining, but like I said, maybe in the future when you guys do get married.
In the future, things will change.
But don't you have to start from somewhere? Because at the end of the day, like if you start with a certain behavior, your man will get used to that behavior. You also will get used to that behavior. Then you take it into the future. Then you take it into marriage. Then you're so accustomed to not cooking, you're not really gonna want to cook. Because if you don't start now, you're never gonna ever start.
No, the reason why I'm not a chef in my relationship right now is because he and I we both have like busy schedules, and I'm always somewhere. And I will not come home from my busy schedule to come and cook. I won't do that. Honestly,
but when you get married, you should be busy also.
Efia, stop interrogating my best friend. She's saying her mind. You should tell us your own. You should notice your own.
I mean, I'm single.
No, but the times that you have been in, because we were cooking for 10 people, we want 10 by 4 to cook.
No, because at the end of the day,
no, her man
she's
understands.
busy. No, she's busy. So, but she'll still be busy when she gets married.
You were saying that she will be accustomed to not cooking.
Yes.
But then she intends to do that. So once things, it's not like she's cooking now and then in the future she'll stop. No, she's not cooking now, but in the future she intends to do that. So then that is a good addition.
But she's
open to it.
Okay.
Just that she's not like, she doesn't have the time now. Yes, but then she's
But when
open.
you have kids and you're also busy with the kids and busy working, that's when you have the time.
If you are busy with the kids, people have nannies. She can get
She doesn't intend on having that.
Efia, listen. So me, whenever my boyfriend and I are discussing things about the future, we always have this perception that things will change, not like behavioral like traits, but even circumstances. We are hustling in our 20s because we want to have some kind of money by the time that we are in our 30s or in our 40s, so that we can live comfortably or live the life that we want to live. So the reason why I'm always busy is because I want money. I have a 95.
So like 35, you won't be so busy as
I don't think,
now.
I hope not. Right now, I'm always busy because I have a 9-to-5. I'm filming this podcast. I have other influencer duties that I'm supposed to do. Like Bants are always on my neck to provide this video today, do that picture tomorrow. And it's equally important because I'm trying to make the money.
Right.
So at that point in my life, I don't think I'll be where I am now
But you're so busy.
And honestly, like, I'm just praying that God makes my boyfriend a millionaire or like a rich man, so that I'll be a housewife, so that, you know, I can do my housewife duties, because I really aspire to be a housewife.
But a lot of men have been saying that right now we don't have traditional women, you know.
So traditional men will find their traditional women. Me in my relationship, right? It is supposed to be me. I like tricking.
What?
I like tricking. I like taking care of my man. Like,
okay, you like spending. Okay,
like
tricking.
I don't like, if I tell you that let's go on a date, in my mind I'm paying for it. It's not going to be 50-50. That's the type of person I am. I like to spend on my man. I can be there. But then usually it's supposed to be the man that is supposed to be doing that, apparently. But we both do that in the relationship. I can just be there and then he will see something. Like I said, I was going to the gym. He brought me gym bag, skipping rope, something. He can tell me that, oh, I saw this and I'll buy it for you. Like we haven't like really set any standard rules. Okay, this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to pay for. You're supposed to give me allowance. Like, I feel like we are all both, like, for our ages, we are both okay in life to not demand like certain things from each other in a certain way. So we both like just have fun, enjoy the moment and something. Maybe if kids come in and then maybe that one there'll be roles. And even that the times that we've spoken about kids, we've said that, okay, if I carry the child for like 9 months, you wake up and
exactly.
When the baby is crying, you have to wake up, because I've cried for 9 months. I'm going through postpartum depression. So it all depends. Like it all boils down to communication and like understanding the thought process of the type of person you are. If you are with somebody, there are traditional women there too. They like to cook, iron, do this. Like, it's not because of she doesn't understand the ideas of feminism. No, but she just grew up that way. So she just likes to do it. There's some people, they just like to cook. They just like to do this.
Yeah, do things for their man, yeah.
So when they meet a traditional man, they'll cook for you. They'll do this. They'll do mirror. Somebody from outside will say, you are too down bad. But no, that is the person's lifestyle. So it's just communication and finding who you are. Me, I don't believe in gender roles.
Because, you don't believe in gender roles?
No, I don't believe in gender roles.
You don't believe that a woman is supposed to do certain things and a man is supposed to do certain things?
No, I can wake up one day and decide to pay the kids' school fees. I don't mind. Because they are my kids as well. I can wake up, if my boyfriend decides that today he wants to cook, he should cook. If my boyfriend wants to wash, he should wash. If he wants to clean, like we right now it is a partnership. We are doing something like to be happy in the moment. Let's say we get married. We are doing something to be happy in the marriage and to be comfortable. So if you come and then there's a milk that is spilled on the floor and I'm not there right now, I mean, you not wait for me to come and clean it. Yes, you clean it. If
there's dishes in the sink.
There's dishes in the sink.
You're waiting for me to come home. So
no.
But there are some men who are like that.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, that they'll find their women. Because there are women that, hey, me, my husband can't do this. Me, I don't want my husband to do this. I want my husband to do, but me, I grew up in the house with just women. Just women, like a lot of women being the heads of everything. Me, my mother, she's like, she made her own money. She takes care of herself. She wasn't even... her mother had a lot of money, but she wasn't really collecting money from home like that. She was like a hustler type of person.
So I think it's because of what you also learned from home, which were nurtured with.
Yes, what I learned from home.
Who you are
so
now.
it is all about finding the right person. But me, I don't believe in gender roles at all.
I believe in gender roles.
Okay. Like dancing for your man and things.
I believe in gender roles. Maybe because of I wouldn't say because of how I grew up, because like, yes, I had my stepfather in the house and everything, but like he wasn't really involved in my life. But I see what he did. He was a provider, and my mom she did work, but her money was going towards like maybe the kids a little bit, and she was cooking, even though there are times where she didn't feel like cooking, even though she came home from work and she was tired. Like, my mom will go to work maybe 10 hours, 12 hours, 15 hours. She'll still come home. She'll still cook for my stepfather and my sisters. She'll wash the dishes, or maybe, but I was also helping out a lot. But even if I wasn't there, she would be doing those things. So like, I feel like I'm also used to that kind of lifestyle. But still, although I do believe in gender roles, I also, if I say this one.
Don't be shy.
If you say it,
tell the class.
I do believe in gender roles, but I also, like you said, everything also does boil down to communication with the kind of person that you're with. Like, a lot of men talk about women are not submissive. Okay? Me, before I can submit to a man, you have to be on a certain kind of standard. You have to be a provider. You have to be a man that respects himself. You have to be a man that I can grow with and learn from. I don't think women are naturally submissive people. I don't know because if a man is showing direction, if a man is being the man that he should be, why wouldn't a woman easily submit?
Yeah.
But I also grew up in a home where my mom still submitted, even though
it wasn't given.
It wasn't given. And I also see myself still doing that. I did that. Before I was submitting, even though the man that I was submitting for wasn't worthy of it. So that also boils down to what you learned at home, what you saw at home, what you saw to be normal at home, and then now you adapt it to yourself. Yeah. So like I said, I do believe in gender roles. I do believe that a woman should cook, clean. Even if we have this modern day woman where we're working, because back in the day our grandparents were not working. They were just at home. But now we do have women who are working, but they have to come home and clean and cook and provide for the family. But the man should be the one who is taking care of the bills. But then I'll ask, okay, so the woman is working. What is she doing with her money?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is how come I'll get money to just pay my child's fees and then like go buy groceries without, like, I'm a big woman. Why would I be asking my man to do
I don't think it's about asking your man for money, because as a man you should, as a man, the woman should not come to you asking you for things. The man should know, okay,
if he's not cooking mostly, he wouldn't really know when the groceries are done.
You would tell him like, oh, why is he not eating? He's seen that things are going. So a man should know, so okay, every month or every 2 weeks, I should give my woman this amount of money. Before a woman should even ask you for anything, you should know, say, she's in the house, she's cooking, she's cleaning, she's doing certain things. She'll need the money. So why should you wait for a woman to ask you for the money first? The man should know.
I think the point that Princess is making is that especially when you're a self-sufficient woman like Princess, I know her to be the kind of person that is like, I have my own money. I can do what I want at any time. And then if my partner has his money, fine, he can do what he wants. But she wants her partner to be a thoughtful person.
Yes.
To know when to chip in.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But when it comes, and I understand Efia too, because Efia is saying that if I'm in the house with you,
I'm cooking for you.
So that's where the thoughtfulness comes in.
Yeah, so that's
and
what
you
she's saying.
get there before the marriage.
Yes,
you know before the marriage.
Yes, honestly,
you know before the marriage the thoughtfulness of your
because
partner.
you know the kind of person you're with before you even decide to marry the person or not, or even to even continue a relationship with the person or not.
Yes. If I wanted to ask you this, when you said that your mommy used to cook when she comes back, was your stepfather those type of men that like freshly cooked foods?
Oh, he doesn't mind. But I have an uncle. Oh my God. Hey, my uncle, he needs breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It has to be fresh every day. Like I even know someone that he doesn't eat food that's in the fridge. And there are some women who are living that kind of life where their husbands or their boyfriends want fresh food every day.
Because if I'll cook for you and I work too, maybe I can do like stew that when you come back from work and you are tired, you can just warm it and then use. So that is like, you make it easy for me. But if you want fresh food all the time, that is like at this point it's a punishment.
No. That means the woman is a housewife then. She's not working.
So because if you retire me, you have to retire me.
Yes, that's the thing. So that means that a man who wants a traditional woman, that means you want the woman to be a housewife.
Yes. So you have to retire her so she has time to do all these things.
So I have a friend who thinks like this. So his is that, fine, we both have our jobs and everything. But when I come home, I want to see my food on the table with the cloth covered, like covering the food.
Mirror.
And help me wash my hand.
But what if you get home before me?
And you see, Princess, there are people who wait for their wives to come home to cook for them.
Yes.
Me, my thing is that if you're a man like that, I don't have a problem. Like, everybody has their own opinion and the things that they would want in their lives. Because honestly, if you're going to marry someone who is a traditional man and you're not a traditional woman, you will not be happy. That is you settling. But if you're a modern day woman and then you are married to a modern day man, you people will be happy ever after. Like, that's fun.
Yeah.
So my thing is that if you're a traditional man, why are you not finding a traditional? Because me, if you're a traditional man, now Obama, you really worry me. Like, you really worry me.
You're traditional men. You want traditional women, so they want versions. Yeah, because you're a traditional woman. Normally they are versions. But me, I'm a version in my ears. I'm a version in my anus. I'm a version in my toes. Even the hair, I'm a virgin here because my breast it won't do the thing. I'm a virgin there, but the other things they will not get from me. So I don't think I am the traditional but like you said, traditional men. Because I see these conversations all the time about men talking about how back in the day women were like this, women were like that.
Every woman will be traditional for the right person.
But you men are not traditional men.
Yes,
you men are asking for 50-50. Although there are some women who don't mind, but the men who are requesting that women should be, they should be helping the man. But then you're still saying there's no traditional women. So it's like, what do you want? Because you men are not even traditional men yourselves.
Yeah, because traditional women, you will not let your wife go to work.
Anything.
Yes. She'll be home.
She's home.
She'll clean. She'll do this. She'll do that. But you can't expect your wife to go to work and go and hustle and give you fresh foods. Me, I don't even mind cooking for the house and then putting it in a storage box so that when you come home before
you
me,
eat.
like you warm it. But you want me to come
fresh food
and come and do the food for you fresh.
The Gen Z mentality is that if you're a man and then you are not a traditional man, then you are. They have a name for it.
Sas, Yakubu.
Yakubu. That is what the
What's
Gen Z's
Yakubu?
thing.
It's a term for
a Yakubu is a man who it's like he's going all out
simp.
for his woman, a simp.
But what's wrong with a simp?
I love a simp.
But no, a simp is going to be a simp for the woman that deserves to be the simp.
Exactly.
So if that's what I don't understand about these guys too. Somebody is doing what they're supposed to, like a Russell. What's the Russell Wilson?
Yes, MCR's
Oh my
husband.
God.
Russell Wilson. He is like, people call him a simp,
yeah.
but
Yes.
that is a traditional man.
Yes.
Even though Sierra is working, but you can see that he's providing for her emotionally,
Yes.
mentally, spiritually.
Yes.
Like he's doing everything that he needs to do as a man, but for that woman who deserves it.
Yeah.
So a lot of men are complaining about doing these things, but they're doing it for the wrong woman. So that means it's the choice that you've made to be a simp for the kind of women you're simping for.
Yeah.
Maybe that woman doesn't deserve it and you're doing it for them. So you can't be coming out here comparing everybody else because you have made that decision to simp for a certain type of girl, but that might not be deserving of it.
But the thing is that you never know because they've not written it on the person's forehead that this wrong simping.
Oh no,
but you can tell.
Princess,
You can tell.
The way you said that, you know the thoughtfulness of a man before you go
Yes.
get married.
Yeah,
Assuming
you
you are in a relationship with someone and every day you are providing, but Okasa, maybe he's craving something, or maybe your boyfriend calls you, babe, I'm hungry, then you say, eat for me. Like, so at some point you should be also, you should be able to also buy food for your man or cook for your man. Like, if you're simping for somebody who has decided that, me too, every day I'll just lie down. My boyfriend has to do everything. My husband has to do everything. Or
But you said you'll be doing that.
I will be doing it. I'll be doing, and even right now in my relationship where I said that, my boyfriend doesn't allow me to pay for anything or whatever. If my boyfriend, as I'm here, I can't cook for him.
Why doesn't he allow you?
So it's not like he doesn't allow. Let me using the word allow may be extreme. So for instance, let's say we are outside and then we went out to eat. He always pays. And one time we went to eat fufu the last time, and then I was supposed to pay. He told the waiter not to take the money from me, and he paid. Like everywhere we've been to, he always pays. He always pays.
He's a simp.
And now he's not a simp.
Your boyfriend is a simp.
He's not a simp.
No, but
because he doesn't let you do nothing. You don't do nothing.
Listen to
you
me.
Just a chopper. I'm sure you can. You just
He
sleep there.
is not a simp.
You just sleep
He just
there.
believes that this is what he's, as a boyfriend,
He's supposed
this is
to
what
do.
he's supposed to bring to the table.
So he's a traditional man, but you're not a traditional woman.
Because
And he's
we
okay
don't,
with
we
that.
don't have these expectations for each other. My boyfriend is
Maybe
very
because you're
much
just dating. Maybe when you get married is
my
different.
boyfriend is very much that type of person that is like, you know what? I understand that you can't do this in the moment, but I can do this. Like when I go to his house sometimes and I sleep and I don't wake. Traditional men, some people they want their wives to be up at 6 a.m.
7 a.m.
My boyfriend knows that when I come home and I'm tired and I sleep, I'll wake up at 10 a.m. And if I come to his house and then he wakes up and let's say the hall is messy, he doesn't have a problem sweeping. He will never complain. And sometimes when I am also up
Is
and
he
I see
Obolo?
that, no, he's not Obolo. Masa, I don't care. Even if he's Obolo, what? If he's Obolo and so what? Don't even wait, please.
What's wrong
Please,
with Obolo?
I shock. Even if he's Obolo,
Sometimes.
I'm not even going to say he's
But he's
Obolo. He's not Obolo. I
But
don't give
even
a
if-
fuck. Even if he's Obolo and so what?
No, because sometimes men who usually do that, they have like a bad bitch, and the guy is not really nice. He's probably a bolo. He's not even nice.
Hey, please,
but
my
he has
boyfriend
money.
is very
We're not saying
handsome.
you.
He's a very,
You've
very
seen him,
handsome.
he's a really handsome guy, you know. But sometimes, but why are you making that face? Sometimes you see that those kind of guys, normally they're like fucking, like I said, with a bad bitch, and they want to do everything for that woman.
Hey, please,
and
no,
she doesn't have
he's
to do
bad.
anything.
Forget. He's already bad. It's not that when you like somebody, you like somebody.
to keep the person in your life.
Happy.
Like you see the way she's saying that when they go out, she told the waitress, me if I go out with my man and I'm saying that today I'm paying and we go and you are doing that, you are corny for me. I also tell the waitress to bring the bill. So right now, like, we are just fully like, it's just like an understanding thing with everybody. Because if I say, babe, let's go out, I'm paying. Now we've gone to the place, now you're doing comedies. Don't pay, I'll pay, don't pay. Master, I said I'll pay. Why are you doing your money? Next time you also pay, you the bab. So we have the understanding. So if I go somewhere.
Because princess's persona is different from my
everybody.
Even relationship aside, when she and I go out and she's paying, and then I say, oh, princess, let me pay. She say, Master, what? That's princess.
I think also because of the kind of family, how she was nurtured.
Exactly.
So in her home, she was used to the mother being a provider, doing everything. So that's why you've become the way that you are.
Me, in my house, right? Even though I didn't grow up with the money in the house, my mother still treated me like a baby girl. So that is the treatment. Like, my mother is very strict and she's very harsh. My mother is very strict and she's very harsh. Like, most of the time, we fight all the time. But one thing about my mom and how she raised me was that if I want something, my mother will not let me go and get it.
She will get it for you.
She will go and get it for me. When I was in SHS, there was never a time I walked to a shop to go and buy my groceries for school. Never. My mother is that type of mother that wants to do it herself. So that is how I grew up. Even though there was no money in my house, my mother is a very independent woman. Like, she's very, I want my own money. I want to do this. I want to do that to get my own. I want to take care of my kids. Even if there's no money in my life, I want to take care of my kids. But she also brought me up in a way that is like, she takes care of me. Like, she makes me understand that I deserve to be taken care of. So that is how I grew up to, So all the partners I've had, like, I mean, apart from those other ones, the partners I've had, they've understood that kind of that kind of thing when it comes to me.
I think it's a standard that you set from the beginning of a relationship, so they know what they're getting themselves into. If they're dating you, they have to do this A, B, C, and D for you. But if they can't do it, they just gotta go.
I mean, the thing is, the funny thing is that we don't even have to sit down and have a proper conversation that this is the vibe my boyfriend introduced me to. I'm not even going to lie. From the first time we spoke till now, that's the vibe he introduced me to, that when we go out, he pays. And when I want something, he gets it.
Your wigs, you have 7,000 cities wigs, your 10,000 cities wigs. He pays for all of those things.
No,
he takes care of all those
my thing is that when it comes to maintenance, I would rather take care of it myself. But what's it called? Like, recently when I was going to fix my nails, he took me to the place, and before I went to the lady's place to get the nails done, he just gave me money.
Oh, that's why you stopped talking to. Remember that last week she said that some guy sent her 150 CDs to go and buy lunch.
Oh, that one is
that's why you didn't like him, because of the money he was giving you was small.
No. He was just toxic.
The issue with that, my issue with that 150 CDs is me.
Go and buy lunch, 150 CDs.
Buy me the food and bring it to me. Don't give me the money.
That's not thoughtful.
No, I think it was If the guy sent her 2,000 CDs for food, she would not have complained. But it was the 150.
I didn't complain. My best friend wasn't comfortable with it.
But you stopped talking to him
because he was toxic.
It was not because of the money. She liked it. She was happy. It was cute for her.
It was thoughtful. Like, I'm hungry. You sent me money. But like, as I was saying, if my boyfriend tells me that he's hungry and I can't cook for him, I will provide something for him to eat. That's the kind of person I am too. So if he wants a gift, or he mentions something randomly, I'll buy it for him. Because, as you said, submissiveness comes from how your partner treats you. Yes. Me, if you're in my life and you are stingy to me, you want me to go and buy you a gift or buy you something, I'm hungry, you are just looking at my face like that, then you too are hungry, you want me to, it is how you treat me is how I will also. Okay, so what if right now kids were involved in both of your situations? You see how you say that you don't mind taking care of paying. Hey, I feel like me, I'm interviewing people today. I'm the interviewer.
I mean, you're single.
I'm talking to someone. But even that person I'm talking to, like, he's been asking me to cook for him. And on a normal day, it's so crazy how, like, situations change people. Because on a normal day, like, I have already started cooking from the first week we are talking.
With the bowls.
The bowls. But now, because the situation is like, I'm finding it difficult to, like, go into the kitchen and cook for a man. It's not like I don't want to. I feel like eventually I will. But because of past experiences and the things I've gone through, I really want to be taken care of. I've never had that. But put that to the side. Let's say you guys have kids in your situations. If there was kids involved, who would be taking care of the kids?
My mom.
What?
I think she means financially, or you
financially,
mean like
or what?
Physically, emotionally,
physically, all of that.
We'll be there for the kids.
So you don't believe that the man should be the one taking paying for school fees, buying clothes, paying for the things that everything with the kids financially. The man would be the one doing it, or you would also play a role in it.
We've had this conversation, and I've always said that if he can retire me,
okay.
If he can retire me, I'm like, I'm submissive for my man, right? But for the right person.
The right person.
So if you can retire me, and then like when it's time for pregnancy, like you take me to the right places, the right for me to work on my mental health, everything. I don't mind taking care of the kids. I don't mind doing this. I don't mind. If you give me the peace of mind, I'll give you the peace of mind back, okay? But if it's like a first pregnancy, my mom will still be in the corner somewhere.
Yes,
his mom will also be in the corner
Yes.
somewhere to help us with those kind of things. But when it comes to finances and everything, he's the man in the relationship and everything. So maybe he'll be making more than me. So maybe you'll be paying most of it. But then that's what I'm saying, that there are some certain situations when I don't know what situation that can be, but I don't mind coming through for the family. But when it comes to you see, you're a woman, or you give birth to the child.
You can't say
no matter how much the man wants to come through, the children are still here.
The children are still here, but there are bills that need to be paid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That so he should pay. Like I don't. Guy, I'm working, I'm saving for my future. As I told you guys the other time, that if I don't have some type of money, even if you, the man, you have that money, I'm not interested.
You're not dependent.
Yeah, I'm not because I've seen divorce before. What am I taking home from the divorce?
Exactly.
So I'm still going to make sure that I am very financially stable to come through for the kids and everything. But then the person I'm with is a giver. He's a nice person. He's the one of the kindest people I know. So for now I know, but you never know. Maybe when I'm pregnant, I'll be annoying and he'll change. That's what I'm saying. I can get pregnant and be annoying, and then now the love he has
it's
for
not
me
even just the
will be
annoying of
going.
you. It's like, I don't know. I know a lot of people that they were in love, whatever. Once a child got involved, things just changed.
Exactly.
But one thing that older people will always advise you is forget about the when, the ifs, the don'ts, because you are just going to waste your time. Me, I'm going to live in the moment. Right now, it is happiness right now. I'm going to live in the moment. When it comes to the sad part, the crazy part, I'm not going to die from it. If I'll die from it, then I'll die and go. Everybody has a time that they have to live on this earth and die. If it comes to the stressful part, we'll work through it. If we can't work through it and we'll have to divorce, we'll divorce and move out about our way. What I always want to make sure is that regardless of the distance between me and my partner, my children are still going to feel parental love.
Yes.
So let's take an instance where you get, like, you find a partner, right? And before you guys get married, he gives you a condition that you have to stop working and just stay at home. There are some men that like that. So for example, quit your job, quit Eat Avenue, don't do anything, just stay at home.
Just stay at home and do what?
And be a housewife.
And like, is he gonna be giving me allowance? Is he gonna give me like weekly allowance? Because I'm gonna go shopping. I still have to look good, regardless if I'm not working. I'm gonna go out. So if
No, he doesn't want you to go out.
If he's married, I shouldn't go out.
The traditional one. Where are you going to? Stay home.
I'm going on brunch.
But I think most of the Oga wives, that's what they do.
They go on brunches, they go
With their
shopping, they go to
friends.
Dubai, they go to Maldives, they go
So
to
it just
Monaco.
depends on who.
So the man who's coming to retire me, that I'm not really a traditional woman, but you want me to become that traditional woman, you need to have that traditional money.
The generational wealth.
You gotta have that kind of money to for me to be a traditional. Because now you want me to compromise. I gotta let go of what I used to know and become something that you want me to be. And that's and what you want me to be is gonna take money for me to be that woman. And if you don't got that money, then I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go for somebody else.
Me, I just feel like I've seen enough to just accept somebody like that. Honestly,
Even this your partner, if he says quit your job.
See, honestly, me, no matter the relationship I'm in, I know that I've been in silly ones, but no matter the relationship I'm in, I always have it in the back of my mind that it is me, it's between me and myself. Because I've seen, like I said, I don't want to put my mommy's business out there, but my mother, imagine my mother had 2 kids with a man, a rich man. And I don't think their relationship was any different from what some of us have experienced. It was loving. From the way she describes it, it was loving. It was nice. Everything was good. And then he just switched up after the 2 kids.
Then they don't him juju.
Me, that's what she believes. And me, that one waiting concern me. It's not my business. But you see, for someone to be able to totally neglect their children and not want to have anything to do with them, I don't think any woman on this earth would want to just wake up and give birth to somebody like that.
Yeah.
These things just happen. So me, if a man like that comes into my life, I won't agree. Even though I aspire to be an Oga wife or a housewife, I don't want to. Maybe if you tell me to quit my 9 to 5, but you open a business for me, no problem. Or you want to fund some business that I have registered in my name, that I know that after we have kids, even if you decide to stop taking care of the kids, I can afford it. Me, that's one thing I want to do in my life, that before I get married to anybody on this earth, I have to have some amount of money somewhere, that if this man decides to start misbehaving, it will not affect my children in the future.
Me, I beg to differ.
No, what?
Me, I will not.
But you don't want a certain amount of money?
No, if you bring me that as a man, like when we meet and then you're like, I should quit my job and everything.
Yes.
Oh my God. But we have to sign a contract. So that if anything, we go to the court of law, because I'm not about to move with your vibes. Oh, I'll take care of you. No, I need it on paper. I need it on paper with your signed, and with your blank checks being yes. As for if we sign that contract and you go against it and we go to court and I sue you. oh my.
But see, Efia, I'm sorry, but wait, Princess, that thing that you are saying, for instance, let me use my mommy as an example again. When we got to a point in time where my mother had to take my father to court just because of school fees.
Did they sign contracts before? Did they sign before?
But this is Africa.
So now you are going to the court to say, please believe me. No.
I was coming to say, okay, so you see, the contract has been signed that he will take care of you. He will give you whatever you need, and you will not leave because you're being taken care of. What if abuse starts to come inside the picture? Because a lot of women, speaking honestly, a lot of women are in these kind of marriages where the man is taking care of them. They're doing everything, but they also and the woman doesn't have anything. They are solely dependent on the man.
Yeah.
But now they're being abused and they can't leave because they have nothing.
That's why there's revision of contracts. Now, in French, right? When you are talking about some things, there's lait and there's la. Lait is for men, la is for women. But then there are certain exceptions. That's when the L apostrophe comes in, and that is when that is the contract I'm talking about. Oh, I'll take care of you. This, but you can't leave except. Even when contract, they can tell you that I'm giving you 1 month to do this, and the only time that you are free is if you are sick or something. That's the same way the revision of contracts. If you hate me, the fuck I'm going. In fact, let that beating not be in the contract. I will leave. You and the court of law, you are all crazy. I will leave.
But even in the Bible, it says that a woman can only divorce her husband if he has committed, I think, adultery or something. So that was a lay. La?
Yeah, the L apostrophe. That's the L apostrophe.
But then you're leaving with what? Because now you have nothing.
Yeah, but when you send it to court, so that is why there's revision of contract. So I can only leave when you do this and that. Right? So now when I take it to court, I'll be like, I was willing to be in a relationship. You retired me. I don't have any job, blah, blah, blah. You were supposed to be a faithful partner in this, but you did this and this and that. So I am suing you for $1 million.
I feel like
but that doesn't really happen. Let's practical.
Let's be practical.
What do you mean it doesn't happen? Because Ghanaians don't do that. I will do that.
Yes, in America, I think they do that in America, but in Ghana here, those things don't really happen. And
that's
even
why
a lot
there's
of marriages are not even like documented. A lot of marriages are like traditional weddings.
Yeah,
a lot of weddings are not
like. I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm speaking for me.
But so for me, I feel like this phase of the topic, I just feel like everybody should be open-minded when it comes to love. Love is love. Romance is romance. Fine. Like, it's very delusional. Like, when you're in it, you can't think properly. Fine. Fair enough. No, Efia, when you're in love, like, when you're in love. But Efia, you're not in love right now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I used to be, but then I don't want to go back to that not thinking.
Efia, no, you can't run away from it.
You can actually be sensible.
You will be in love to the point. I'm telling you, like, the whole love bit is when you are doing things that you never thought you'd do for a partner in future or for another human being. So, let's be very, very like I just think everybody should just be open-minded when it comes to marriage and then those things, because honestly, like, I get what Princess is saying about contracts and all of that, but like I said in the beginning, if somebody like that, if my boyfriend comes to tell me that, oh babe, I want you to quit your job so that we'll get married, I'll say no. like I said, maybe I won't be physically present at the shop that he's opening for me or the shop that I've opened for myself. Maybe I have employees. Like Princess, you have a salon. So assuming I had Dia Studios. I have employees in the BAM, a stay-at-home wife. That is the only thing in this world that will make me, because the man between you, most of them, it's not premeditated. Oh, me, unless the person is genuinely a terrible human being. Maybe the person will wake up one day and say, today I feel like slapping my wife. But honestly, I don't think it is planned. Certain things just happen.
You see, there are some people, when they're angry, they hit walls.
Yes.
You see the signs.
Yes.
The way they act when they are angry, one day it will land you slap. you know from the start. When they are angry, that's why sometimes those people are usually sweet in the beginning.
Yeah.
Love
the
bombing.
first 3 months. But they will love you. Then the day that they are angry. You know when your partner is angry, but you've never felt like, hey, he was about to hit me.
Yeah.
But there's some people you feel like, hey, this person would hit me one day.
Yeah.
You know.
You can tell.
Yeah, but some people, they jade their eye because the money is sweet. So,
but you see, apart from cheating, apart from being a deadbeat cry is the most extreme. Apart from abuse, there are certain little things that will come out of this marriage. Like, because think about it all. Whoever you marry is the person you're going to be with for the rest of your life.
Well, let's just divorce. But then yes, usually
For the rest of your life.
Yes.
Now, little things could come up. I don't know what I've never been married, so I don't know some of the
what's
fights.
Funny? Some people take marriage more serious than having a child with someone. Because when you marry someone, like, bro, you can divorce. But when you have a child with someone, that's someone that's the rest of your life.
Yes. So if he decides that he won't take care of the child, what will you do? What can you do?
you take care of it yourself.
With what money?
With what money?
Exactly.
Then?
So
How are
because
you
if you
working?
when you sign that contract where it's
Yeah,
like
that
it's
is
taking
why
care of
there's
you.
you in Efia.
No, suing was, what if it takes forever? You have to survive. You have nowhere to live. You don't have a house.
How
you
don't
don't
you have
nothing.
nowhere to live? Where were you living
Princess,
before you married him?
Princess,
He has kicked
the
you out of the house.
frustration.
So where were you living before you met him?
Princess,
With your parents.
So go back home.
You go back home.
No, so what do you want to do? Really, what do you want to do? No, if that happens, what do you want to do? You are supposed to go home.
go to kiosk.
see.
You go and find a kiosk.
Princess, see, the frustration that comes with having to take a man to court because of your child. It will even discourage you, especially in this country. Like you're taking this man to court because the child that he has inserted in your body, he said he won't take care of the child again. He has gone to court. They've done this, they've done that. The last time my boyfriend was telling me that, well, my boyfriend is kind of like a lawyer, so he was telling me about how I was telling him about this whole court case with my mom and dad, right? And then he said something about how if my mother followed through with it, and the court would have given my dad an amount of money because it's kind of like a crime or something to not take care of your child, but they'll frustrate the woman. Like there will be so much to do before you get to that point where the court gives the man an amount of money.
Yes.
Because my mother, she gave up a princess. Some of the
process you have to go through is a lot.
The times that they had to be at the court, sometimes my father didn't show up. He doesn't give a fuck, like 2 kids and so what. He didn't show up.
So the thing is that, thank you for your input. I'll try. I will go to court. If it fails if I set, just like you know me, if I set my mind that I'm doing something, it's only God that can come and tell me that I don't do again.
But then
it will take 20 years.
Princess, but then again, let's say you have your own money. I know that when you set your mind to something, you do it. But you're also the type of person that if something is going to stress you, you rather not. So assuming
that one, I want to stress you, the man. We'll go. I have time. Have you seen somebody that has time before? Some people
you don't have kids.
You've not met
if you have kids, you won't have time.
You've not met those people that they'll bash your car, you bash their car, and then you say, they'll say no. I'm calling my lawyer. Some people, unimobi opemanso. Make shame. Oh, Jesus. I should just leave it to have peace of mind. No, you always remember me.
Babes, if you have kids, I don't think you have that time.
Even putting the kids to all of that is a lot.
Why don't you go to the court? Only me will go to the court.
Appearances, the kids must show up.
They should show.
Oh, God.
They should show. There are 2 things involved. It's either they are babies, so when they show self, they will not understand.
Princess, how do you think I remember all of these things?
Old.
When these things were happening, I was like 6 or 7 years old.
Oh, Charlie, your mother, I know red. Your mother, I know red. Jesus, like, hey. Oh no, because me, the place I'm coming from.
Some men are shameless, so that's why I want you to understand that some men, they don't care.
But the court, no. We will go.
Some men, they have time.
And then
The way
you
you
show
have
up.
time. The way you have time. Some men have time like that. You are stressing me,
so
me too, I'll
we'll
stress
do.
you.
So we'll do.
Oh, please. Go get to a point where you have to actually be mature and like be like
Mature.
Yes, you'll be childish forever.
Forever. Forever.
That is not childish show, because at the end of it, if you think about it, the man owes the kids that responsibility.
Yeah, but no, you owe the kid that responsibility. The man, like you said, it depends on the kind of man you also want to be. You end up.
If you're nobody goes to date a man who is stupid,
that one is true. But at the end of the day, a man can leave whenever he wants. He will not even ever show up.
He
to the
cannot
court.
leave. Don't
Yes,
say
he
that to put it in. He can't.
No, he can.
It is wrong.
It's the reality.
It is wrong.
They will though. They do, and they do.
Do you know
It's-
this girl,
it's-
Kayla
it's-
Nicole?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. She. I think the man, her ex-husband has the kids.
Yes.
She left the kids with
Yeah.
him.
Did the court case keep long?
Yeah, it depends on the kind of
She's
man that he
rich.
is.
And she's also
not just her.
But will I be poor?
It's also the kind of man. It's also the.
Why are you saying that she won her court case because she's rich? Do I look like I'll be poor?
And it's also the kind of man that she also was with the guy who he was better.
Hey, Princess, me, my father, if my mother left my father, like by now I'm on the street, you know those kids at Okongolo, like by now you go there, you meet me there begging on the
how do
street.
you know?
Princess, no, some
If he
men-
said leave his house, he said you not leave.
Princess, you know what I told you about my brother.
the
What
police
happened?
come and move from the
When the
house.
court said I should come and live with you, which police? The court said I should come and live with you. He said I should come. I said, I won't come.
Efia, see this particular situation. One of my siblings decided that my mother said this, my father, no problem. He went to stay with my dad. I told you the man does not give a fuck
Because
he
court is
didn't
not
feed-
involved. The law is not involved. The law. That is the fact people are missing.
I
The
feel like
law.
you take the law too seriously in this country.
Oh.
The law will be
honestly.
if you have bank.
Yeah, if you have bank, if you have bank, if you
but
have,
that's so
if
messed
you
up.
have bank,
I'm not part of this one, no.
And hey, we will have. So we'll all
I just feel like it's stressful. It's too like he won't take care of the kids. Okay, me, I'm prepared for that in the future. That is my mentality.
why you
I'm
have to be
prepared for that in the
financially
future
stable.
because it is something that I grew up seeing that a man can just get up and leave. And me, I'm not about to force any man to take care of their kids. Like I can't do it. Wait, right now, what? Your father is not there. If their kids want to have a relationship with the man, they should go and have a relationship with the man. But I will not let it also stop like progress in my kids' lives because the man is not paying school fees. So
But-
1 year, I don't go school.
But how
Or
court
to the
stop?
court.
You'll be paying, but still court for day. Like you are taking care of your child, but
But
they
you
say
can't
Kweku.
force- no, Princess.
When you are going to the court, you say Kweku. Oh, Papa, no. Make sure no.
But you
You
see,
take him to
because
court.
you are not supposed to be telling your kids these things too.
Exactly. The kids
They're
are not supposed to know.
That what?
that they have like
Especially
that
at
is
that
going
age,
on.
when they are young, they're not supposed to know certain
Yeah.
things because. Well, then no, but then also like if their father is being,
They are not supposed to know.
do,
It's not their
because the
business.
no, it is because that's their father. Why
What
is
do you
it
mean it's not their business? That's literally their dad that's
their
abandoning
dad
them.
That's abandoning
You are
them.
saying
Me, my thing is that I want the kids to see for themselves.
But they're
like
seeing.
me,
You don't
okay.
think kids don't see what goes on in the
Exactly.
household?
So
They see everything.
you see, I don't want to be the mother that will come and tell my kids that, hey, your father he's a useless man. He's not taking care of you. He's not doing this. He's not doing that. I want my kids to, well, at least that's what my mother did. She
At a
waited
certain
for us to
stage,
grow up,
right.
for us to experience it ourselves, to see that this man, because I never, see, my father, that's I was saying that if I see him, I will not see what he looks like.
Because the kids even know what goes on. Even at the age of, like, my sister is 12, 11. They know what's going on in the house.
There was a
they
point
know
where
when
my
the parents
dad,
are not happy.
when my dad left Ghana, he wasn't like active in my life at a point till he came back. I knew what the fuck was going on.
Right.
When I grew up and then he came back into my life, I knew what the fuck was going
Did
on.
Hadia tell you herself?
No.
Exactly what I'm saying.
No, I knew because then he's literally not there.
That's why I'm saying that you have to let the kids experience
Because
it
you
for
were
themselves.
saying that, you see your father. Like she was saying that you were gonna tell the kids how the father
Oh,
is
that's a
lack-
joke. That's a joke. That I mentioned. That's a joke. But then you don't have to tell the child that this and this and
Your
this and
father
that.
is an
They
asshole,
will
your
know.
father is
Children
this.
are not stupid.
They're not stupid. They see
know.
everything.
It's just that when they grow, they learn certain things and unlearn certain things and some type of stuff. But they always know what is going on if they are that. Especially, you see, there's one thing to be mad at me, and there's another thing to be mad at the kids. If you're mad at me,
Be mad
the
at
court
me.
we may not go. But then now, if you're mad at the kids, the court will go because you have to provide.
Yeah.
The court will go because I didn't make them myself.
Exactly.
Me, if I'm even scared of childbirth and I gave birth for you and you want to leave them, hey, $1 million they have to collect.
Yeah. So back to the gender roles, conversation. I feel like at the end of the day, if a man wants his woman to be a certain type of woman, that conversation needs to have been had from the beginning. You know the kind of person you're dealing with. You know what he likes, what he doesn't like. You know who she is and how she is. If a woman is working and you also as a man, you're working, I feel like both of you, like I said, you are the kind of woman, you're working, your man is working. You don't mind spending on him. You don't mind paying for bills. You don't mind being a provider.
If it's reciprocated.
If he's reciprocating.
Yes.
But
The way she had to stop.
Yeah, it has to. Before they'll come and say, yeah, so good. No, not good.
But you say you trick.
Yes.
Tricking, no, so then tricking is not about
If he
reciprocating.
tricks and I'm going to trick and he's going to trick bigger. That's
So
reciprocation.
you trick
I'm
when
not
he's
out here
tricking-
buying something for my man, knowing that if it was me, he will not buy for me. The fuck? What are we doing? No.
So it has to be reciprocated.
Yes.
Okay.
But then we don't share the roles.
You don't share the roles.
Yes.
Each
Yeah.
person can do anything.
Yeah.
Anything that we
But
feel
I feel like if any man wants a woman to be a certain kind of way, you
Yes.
the man have to also be a certain kind of man.
Yes.
You the man have to be a provider. If you want a housewife, make sure you're ready for the woman. Yeah, you're ready to provide that kind of lifestyle for the woman to be that kind of housewife. I think that's where the problem comes in when men are looking for certain standards, but they themselves, they're not up to that standard.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the problem with most women have. Like me, I don't mind doing. My man, you want me to lay on the ground, you walk on. You want me to call you a king. You want me to whatever it is you want me to do. Me, I go do.
And that's what I'm
But
saying.
Yeah.
You have
if
to
you
be
want to retire
providing.
me, my mind did.
You
But
have
you
to
ha-
provide.
yes.
Yeah, you have to be
do.
that man.
Because
You
if
have
I'm not,
to.
what do you want me to do? Be hungry?
Exactly. Not even just hungry. It's like
I
it's
shouldn't
like,
buy nice clothes again.
You don't want me to look good because you made me looking good.
Yes.
But now you want to retire me. You want to retire me and I should be wearing like. Then you complain that when I met you, you were like this. Nowadays you don't do this anymore.
Yeah.
But you don't make me keep up with my upkeep because I'm
Yeah.
not working.
Yeah.
I'm not doing the things I used to do for myself.
When you met me, you were not asking me for money. Now you're asking because you stopped me from
stopped me.
getting my source of income.
Exactly.
So
Now you have to be the source of income.
Yes.
So the traditional men. The men who want traditional women, make sure you're the traditional man. Make sure you have that traditional mindset.
Yeah.
Make sure you're ready to provide certain things for your woman. If you want her to let go of a certain lifestyle,
When you're a traditional man, but I hope a bad bitch.
that doesn't make any sense. You can't be a traditional man that want a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Like it's a modern day man that know what a bad bitch is, what a bad bitch needs, and he's gonna provide for that bad bitch.
But like there are some
Period.
bad bitches that are traditional women though.
Really?
Traditional in what way?
For the
Like
right
you,
person.
like you. I mean, like you.
Like I am a bad
Yeah,
bitch,
for
but
the
I got
right
traditional
person.
ways.
Like for the right person, like
the right
they don't mind
person.
cook. Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Like me,
Sometimes I was thinking I was going to chef school, so I'll be doing Italian
me,
cuisine.
I have thought about it and I want to
For the right
Yeah,
man.
I want to do it, yeah. I want to go to a chef school to learn how to cook for my man.
Hey,
Because he's the right man.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
not no bum ass nigga that ain't doing
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah.
You want me to do all these things for you? You want me to cook, clean, eat your ass, lick the ground you walk on, like do all this, be sexy for you, but you ain't doing shit. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't
If
make
my
sense.
man wants fufu and I beg
At 2
quiet
a.m.
at 2 a.m., I'll do it.
Hey, if you're
Babe, I'm not saying ask me, because right now it's not the time.
If you're bringing me Chanel, then I'll do. If you're bringing me
Now
Dior,
it's not
I'll
the
do.
time.
If you're building me a house, I'll wake up at 2 and I'll
every
do.
food there, my mind there, but that food here, that pound it there, it go hard. Unless we do need fufu.
Yeah,
need
need fufu,
fufu.
yeah, I
But
don't
that-
mind.
some men don't say, please, I want the pounded one. You want pounded one? Power can't me one. I mean, you know why?
You guys, before we end this, I want to ask, do you think women, the things that men do, women can do it better? Like, what do you think about that quote?
No,
It depends.
I don't think so.
It depends.
A man does what a man have to do. That's why we have.
What is it that a man does that a woman does
Can do
better? What does a
better.
woman do
if you
that
like,
a man does
if you
better?
like, you fuck for 20 minutes and see. You cannot do.
Efia, there are so many other examples.
Babe, I was giving that one first.
So then you're 1 hour that you are suffering,
Oh wait, first of that one, I already told you guys that penetration is not one. Penetration maybe
Okay,
20
40 minutes and you're more brave
No,
about
penetration is
penetration
20
minutes.
Why not? But it's different styles. One style is 5 minutes, the other style is 50. Me, I like doing different styles.
Hey, your
though.
timer must be going crazy on your phone.
Crazy. But like what men can do, I don't think women can do better. The same way what women can do, men can do better.
Yeah, you
like
can't give the
like a woman
circumstance.
can in most circumstances, women are nurturers. We take care of things,
You are making a generalization.
but it's true.
Gisela can cook, Chef Kicks can cook, and he's a boy.
I said most of the time.
Oh, Princess, I said I can
most.
cook some meals. That
I
is
said
why
meals,
Mr.
sorry.
Princess, why?
I said most of the time. Women, like I said, women, So are you telling me that if there's a husband and a woman and a wife at home, and when it's time to take care of the kids, a man will take care of the kids better than a woman will take care of the kids?
No, I don't believe
It
that.
depends.
Oh no,
I
Princess,
said most
no.
of the time.
So you've not seen a man that takes care of his children
once
more
in a
than
blue, yes, but most of the time. What are you
Like, when it
talking
comes
about?
to
80%
material
of the
stuff,
time,
like, you
women
know,
are maternal,
Women are emotional, very nurturing.
empathetic.
No, I understand that too. But I'm saying that it is not like unless it's like, let's say the fucking part. That one there, the penis is on them. So that's
Baby,
their own.
can you ride for 20 minutes? You cannot. Shut
Princess,
up.
can you answer the
can't
question?
Ride for 2 minutes.
Princess, answer the question.
Can you ride for 20
Can you ride for
minutes?
20 minutes?
Me, vanilla, I'm there.
Now let's go back. Now let's go back to the nurturing with the. I said most of the time, the woman is the one that knows how to take care of the children way more than the men. Men normally find okay, they have to just pay bills or pay for this, pay for that, pay for that. They talk to the kids small, but most of the time, the woman is the one taking care of the children.
Do you know what I understand?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
saying.
That it's circumstantial.
It depends
It's
on
not
the
a
person.
general statement.
Babes, if it's 80% of the time is general.
No.
What do you mean no?
So that's what I'm saying. So you can't. There's no universal truth.
It is.
There's no universal
It's
truth.
a definitely universal
No.
truth that mothers. Why you think Father's Day? We don't celebrate Fathers like that.
Oh, they do. Some people celebrate their dads.
I didn't say they don't. I said most of the time Father's Day is dry.
That's because they always
Be
absent.
honest.
Most of them men are absent.
That is
That
why
one is not true. They don't always
it's
absent.
circumstantial.
Sister,
So it depends on
Mother's Day. Tell you who treat
circumstances.
Mother's Day.
Efia,
Yeah,
I have
I
a male
celebrate any of
cousin.
them.
I have a male
Why you
cousin.
caressing me? What's that?
Some pill. I have a male cousin who is very nurturing.
Active.
See, he's very he's in touch with his feminine
Ima.
side. Yes. He's very nurturing. And then there's another female cousin who she can't give two fucks.
Exactly.
People don't listen. No, that's why people have bone.
You don't listen. You do listen.
I said most of the time.
Yes,
This
and that's what I'm saying.
example
It's
she's giving,
circumstantial. So most
this-
of the time means circumstantial. So there are other times where it is opposite.
But 80% of the
Him,
time.
I breathe.
80% of the
So,
time.
yes, that is what I'm
That's
saying.
fine.
That it is not all circumstances.
Okay,
So
and-
that statement.
When-
Men can do better than women. Women can. It just depends on the circumstance you find yourself in. There are situations where a man will be able to do better. Although this is something that they say a man is supposed to do. For example, when we're growing up, they say what driving cars. First, when you see a woman driving a car, it's But then there are
Even
some women
Uber.
that can drive cars. Yes, Uber. You see, but then
But
there's someone.
when I say woman driving Uber, I'm like, oh wow.
Yes,
Because
yes.
majority of the time it's the men that's driving the
Yes,
Uber.
exactly. But then like
And women don't know how
the
to drive.
woman will have like good like customer service or something. But then that role is specifically for men. So it's mostly circumstantial. It just depends on like the circumstances you find yourself in. That is when you say, okay, men can do what better. But who cares who can do what better? Who gives a shit?
But yeah, today I feel like today's conversation was a bit educational.
Yeah.
It was
Now,
a
today
little
we're
fun, but it was-
serious.
yeah, today we're very
Today
serious.
This generation
you
is
say we should
serious.
talk about serious. This generation.
Oh, this generation.
Today we are serious.
Let's clap for ourselves. Today I'll buy you guys shots because we're very serious
Hey,
today.
shots.
We did well.
No, me, I want palm wine.
Okay, I'll give you
Me, I want the English breakfast.
American
breakfast.
I got you. It's heaven, you got you.
Oh, you're such a queen.
I'm a king. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us today at Rants, Bants, and
Confessions.
See you guys next week.
Mwah.
Bye.